Hello everyone, today's Sunday, October 9th. Continuing my water chemistry adventures here. I ended up taking the University of the Virgin Islands International Aquaponics and Aquaculture course back in March. So I wrote to one of the teachers, one of the professors, and explained to him what I was seeing. And after he scolded me for starving the fish, he told me that it's okay for the nitrate levels to go up as high as 500 parts per million. So, after hearing that, I resumed feeding the fish again. I started them off real slowly, just on a little bit of food, and that's what I'm still feeding them now. That was last Tuesday, so it's been, that's 6 days, and today, these are the measurements, and the last two tubes, the second to the last tube on the right, that's the nitrate tube, and the one next to it is a 1 to 10 dilution of my water tested for nitrates. So the first tube looks like it's between 80 and 160 parts per million, which is near the top of the scale, and the second tube looks like it's maybe between 10 and 20, but since that's a 1 to 10 dilution, that means that I'm probably between 100 and 200 parts per million. So based on what the UVI people say, that's fine. So I've resumed feeding the fish. In fact, I'm going to feed them right now. I'm giving them about just half of one of these tuna cans. That's about half as much as what I was giving them before. I give them this twice a day. Before I was giving them a full can twice a day. So this is proof that I'm feeding my fish again, so nobody can accuse me of starving them. The system is doing fine, doing pretty well. Actually, I had to turn off the. I'm just topping up the system a little bit. I have that valve on. I got to turn that off. Okay. Over in the raft beds, I've got some full-grown lettuce heads here. I had 6. I gave one away to the neighbor. And those are doing great. Just beautiful, full flesh, fresh and fully green lettuce. The rest of these look like they're doing pretty well. And this first raft, if you remember, this one always seemed to be a little slower than the rest. And I had added another air stone to it, which is what the other ones had. But it still wasn't behaving as nicely as I thought it would. So the other thing I thought of was, this is the water that falls into the raft, the entire raft system, and it comes into this first bed. That's where it starts, and then the beds are connected at the very ends. I mean, this is a real kind of a hack job here, but they're connected just with a 1-inch pipe at the end, and that's how the water gets from one to the other. And then this last bed has a standpipe here. If you can see that. There it is. That sets the level of the water in this bed. And then that falls here through that pipe into the sump. Anyway, this pipe over here, before, it was a short pipe, and the water kind of entered almost at the water level. And my theory is that the water kind of just moved across here and exited into the other beds, and that maybe there was some stagnation occurring at the bottom. So I extended this pipe so that it goes all the way to the bottom of the bed, and I mean, it looks better to me. I don't know. I mean, it seems like they're growing more nicely now than before. So anyway, I'll take these other 5 lettuce heads out today, and this raft here looks like these have about another week and a half to go. And then over here in these beds, Here I have these really nice cucumber plants. I'm just learning how to do this, but I'm pruning them so that they grow vertically only, not to the sides. And these seem to be doing well, except for this one. Looks like it has something going on. It's got a weird discoloration pattern going that is not, it's not evident on the other ones, so I'm not sure what that is. The tomato plants, also, I am experimenting with pruning techniques that I've found in various sites to try to maximize fruit production. And these, I'm training these to go, well, just pulling them up so that the light is maximized. Over here we have more tomato plants. Here's another cucumber plant. With this cucumber plant, I wasn't exactly as successful in getting it to grow vertically. It has branched off, so now I have kind of one branch that is going vertically and another branch that I hope to string along the very edge of this net material. And then over here, chili plants. These are in the wicking bed. I'm probably going to prune these back today to try to get them to root out better, be more sturdy. That way they won't tip over as easily. So that's about it. I'm just going to turn my intakes into the beds back on. That's about all it needs. It's about an eighth of a turn open. But what I like to do is open them up all the way first and then close them back to where they need to be. That's about right. Okay, and I don't know if you noticed, but my swirl filter is out of commission right now. I'm bypassing it. My tank water goes right into the sump. The amount of feed that I'm using right now, I don't think that's going to be a problem. I'll keep an eye on it, and if I have to, I'll do something. Either get a new swirl filter or find some other way of getting the larger particles out of the system. So that's about it. Thanks for watching.